So Redbeard and Crazyman will have to win this game if they want to stay in the tournament.
Definitely.
What exactly do you feel? How does the Lictor Alpha change affect the game in general?
Affects it a lot. First off, against Chaos and other races like Chaos and Space Marines, it's going to be a pain to deal with because he's going to instantly pull out one of the CSM models if he needs to, and is going to pull it right back to him, and then they're just going to die. So that's a model loss at the beginning of any engagement. Secondly, because he's invis, Chaos does have the ability to detect him very easily with heretics. This is going to be a double heretic game for sure, along with a lot of shooter knobs to detect him. Another problem is that if the space, this is something I haven't wanted to always try, but if Redbeard decides to stay a ranged hero, he can get pulled out very easily by the Lictor Alpha from very long distances and just pulled into an engagement, into a swarm, and it's really just the swarm that's going to be the problem. It's just being pulled into the swarm and just being killed off, or being instantly retreated off. That's the one problem I have with the Lictor Alpha, is that he can almost deny a hero in the early game of any type of lane, of any type of sustainability.
Yeah, not only that, he can as well counter any kinds of suppression teams, all by his own. And that's what you might want to get against Tyranids in early game, like a Havoc or something like this, since it transitions well into T2. Where you can upgrade it to either a last cannon if you need to, or a autocannon.
See, but the good thing about the Tyranids is that you don't really need last cannons against them too much, because the only vehicle armor units they have are in tier 3. Their Walker type unit is only tier 2 and is only a certain type of a unit. And look at that! See, that's an example of what I mean by the Lictor Alpha pulling a hero out and then just bam, he's out of commission. He just gets focus fired and killed. Either he gets killed or he retreats, and that's he like some other heroes in the game changes the dynamic of how you have to fight the race, because you can't just fight it like you normally would. Like if it was a Hive Tyrant, you know, I might just get Noise Marines against Tyranids like I normally would, even if I'm playing Plague Champion. But because it's a Lictor Alpha, Noise Marines are going to be a bit more expensive because he could just pull one of them out and kill them off, and then bam, that's one Noise Marine model lost.
Yeah, very true. As well as orcs, usually when you get a melee hero inside your Slugger Boys, the Slugger Boys really do hurt them. But the Lictor Alpha can upgrade to the Feeder Tendrils and just tank all the damage, and meanwhile bleed your Slugger Boys. It's usually a tough thing to deal with.
But look at that. Pulls this Plague Champion right out of there. Right away from the squad, disrupting him so he can't. And it's a good thing that there are that they don't have any channeled abilities. But Redbeard's taking advantage of like those squishiness of the terms. And actually almost kills off the squad.
Yeah.
You're down to two models, a little bit of health. If the Chaos were just a bit faster, they could have moved in on that.
Yeah. Noise Marines coming up.
So he is getting Noise Marines. It's a good choice.
And a Barb Strangler coming up.
That's actually a good choice to counter the Barb Strangler.
Yeah, for sure.
This ranged blob is going to be a pain to deal with, but I don't know why PhatE is waiting so long to run those ticks away. They were so blobbed up getting hit by a Barb Strangler. I guess he was just waiting for those nids to run by so he could get them with a quick
We have a nice little orky one-on-one on the side.
Yeah, nice little orc mirror match going on. We actually had Hide the Boys on one Slugger Boy squad that almost got killed off and has to retreat.
Hide the Boys, again, if they are partially revealed, they take 20%
less range damage. So
yes.
So it was actually more effective for him to not retreat them instantly, because the less time he spent retreating them, the less damage they took, because Hide the Boys would have deactivated them.
Yeah. It's really an interesting matchup.
Warboss almost went down there.
Yeah.
Hard Boys activated on taking a lot less damage, and wow, he almost died there.
And there, K-Nob at chasing, doing tons of damage. Look at this.
Oh,
Wow.
oh! K-Nob smites him out right before he gets into the fog of war.
Yeah, I think this SNES gun from the twinning shooter I think does about 33 DPS piercing or something like that. It's really awful. It's really wonderful actually.
Yeah,
spore mines are in here.
So instead of the noise marines, he went for chaos raptors. But with these spore mines around, that's a really bad decision. And actually, those spore mines really hard counter those raptors pretty badly.
Yeah, the problem with them is you can't detonate them inside your army, because they will do 25.
That is true, yes. I actually didn't think about that one.
And Stormboys for PhatE. The last time we saw Stormboys, they got wiped instantly, so maybe they have more luck this time.
Yeah, maybe.
I usually find Stormboys, it's a tough decision to purchase them. They can do wondrous things, since they have power melee and they will stun with their Nob here, and they are generally a very dangerous unit, but they tend to bleed you a lot in Tier 1. So you really have to be cautious with them. Here's a looter squad being suppressed, and now it's the Retrievers. And this Tyranid Blob now in dangers. Again, his Warrior Brute very lucky not to lose a model with 350 HP. Yeah, and Lictor Alpha no retreat. And if we look at the victory points, it's again 100 points difference.
Look at how much damage though that double termagant does against the Chaos Space Marines. Look at how much damage it does against them, and then how much damage they do against that. Really not a lot. It's not an even trade at all.
Termagants.
K-Nob could go down here. Oh, but the Raptors jump in for the save.
Yeah, I feel like they
Storm Boys jump in.
That's
With our boys.
That's wasted. Both the red as well as the jump.
Yeah.
You shouldn't leave the line with Storm Boys.
No, you should be leaving the line with your Warboss, who's about to go down here because he's taking so much ranged damage
from this looter. Yeah.
Like he's close range, and the looter is probably one of, if not the best damage doing suppression team in the game. Of all the setup suppression teams, at least, he probably does some of the highest damage. I think the Chaos one does the most suppression.
I think on higher range they lose accuracy. I'm not too sure about this, if they actually implemented this.
I just know
but it would illustrate the fact that orcs in general don't hit well with their guns.
Yeah.
And a Tyrant Guard coming up for fear, so he definitely changes his build order. Dropped some spore mines into these heretics who are in trouble now. Whoa. 3 more? 4, 5? Oh my god. And no Stormboys start to make an impact. Causing off stuff. And there's sluggers in retreat path of these Stormboys. They could die here. 1 hit more. No, there's this.
They popped the Nob.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's really lucky stuff.
He'd been working on that Nob for a little bit. I think he overestimated the amount of time that the Nob would come in, so he ended up causing a bit of trouble for himself. Because he thought, I think what PhatE was thinking there, what I can hypothesize is that he was going to drop the Nob as they dropped from the sky. But he overestimated the thought that the Nob leader would pop at that moment, so the Storm Boys ended up just getting focus fired and had to retreat, and they just so happened to retreat into their Nob leader as they retreated out. Otherwise they'd have been dead there. So it wasn't exactly, I guess, luck, but it was luck, because he was just lucky that situation had turned worse for him.
Yeah. I'm actually pretty interested in if the Nob actually can spawn while the squad is jumping.
think it can.
But Tyrant Guard now mixing up all this chaos stuff here. Oh, killing so much heretics with his charge. Some more heretics in the fray with the Warrior Brood with Adrenaline Glands. So the Barbed Strangler was switched for the melee synapse, which you can do in Elite. Now Stormboys with user choppers. Smacking on, what is this? There is Kommando Nob, and it will go down. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And now.
And now the
sluggers.
Yeah, those sluggers are gonna go down too. Crazyman's just not paying attention. Or I think he's thinking that maybe that could work. I thought that they jumped out. Yeah, they did lose their Nob leader actually.
They did lose their Nob leader, yes.
I actually thought that they had that he was still there, and then I noticed all of a sudden that he was gone. Well, he didn't jump first.
So Redbeard apparently lost one of his in fact, two of his heretic squads.
Yeah, he did. He lost one. He lost one when they were fighting the Warrior Brood, and then I think the other one's still alive though, actually.
Okay. Aspiring champion for the Raptors is now hitting the field, and some Plague Marines. I don't know what for.
I think Redbeard's thinking about the Tyrant Guard, but the problem is the Tyrant Guard isn't actually a vehicle. He might be suspecting a vehicle from the orcs though, but yeah, the Plague Marines are just a supplementary thing, and they're not really going to give him anything in the long run. So getting them for the Tyrant Guard is pointless. And this is a chaos going in for nothing because his orc partner isn't there.
Yeah.
So chaos is just immediately forced off the field.
Plague Champion has the fist, nothing else yet, and will surely go down here. There he goes.
Raptors go down. Plague Champion goes down. Heretics barely get away. CSM, if they had an aspiring champion, they lost it, and the Raptors lost their aspiring champion and themselves.
I don't. Yeah, and themselves. I just wanted to comment that I don't see any Raptors. I expected a bug in my unit roster.
Nope, they died. They got the champion died in the back lines, and all of a sudden the other one died due to just the amount of ranged fire. And this is just a game over right here.
Yeah,
like I can't see Red coming back from this.
Sure.
Fear is already tier 3. He's already tier 3. He has so much infantry and so many units already, and Chaos has already lost so much in this game. They lost their Raptors. The Plague Marines were completely pointless to get. Plague Champ's down. And now he's going for Bloodletters, which is not going to help out.
Triple cap for blue team right now, and I think PhatE and Fear will have this. And I wonder why Crazyman went for the Accession Snipe yet again.
I think he wants it to be in his main build when he plays the hero, and actually that's a dead squad. Yeah, that was a dead
lost one of his shooters. So PhatE looking very thin at the moment.
Yeah, now he's lost a lot now. So I don't know. Actually, I might have talked too soon. If they could keep getting those pickoffs from squads, that could help. But the Tyranids are not going to lose a squad anytime soon.
Yeah, they have to adapt on this Tyranid club again. I mean, it's not only a range block, since he has melee warriors idling around.
Instantly getting the Noise Marines upgraded with the Blastmaster.
I don't think that's a nice idea, but we'll see.
I'd have honestly kept them anti-ranged, but their anti-ranged form, and just moved them with that. The Blastmaster is very good long-range artillery, though, I guess, so that could help. That could help him out. But really, Redbeard and Crazyman both have problems with positioning. as they don't ever position their units into areas that would actually help them.
Yes.
Like, for example, setting up your Blastmaster with a squad in front of it doesn't exactly help you out, does it?
Yeah,
like
and he is not using cover at all.
Yeah, no cover uses. No one's using cover.
He
at all.
doesn't utilize worship.
Well, he has no heretics now. They're all dead.
Of course, and that's why getting bloodletters is even worse of an idea. Yeah,
the bloodletters. Instead of getting bloodletters, you might as well just go and get another set of raptors, because you're only going to get the bloodletters to really get the jump in initiation melee. But you might as well get raptors who do the same thing and suppress and are less costly and can actually do stuff without worship. Bloodletters are completely pointless without worship.
Yeah, they still have their they still are allowed to exist, since if you chain them with worship, especially with corn worship.
And look at that. That's why you don't get a setup team against Lictor Alpha. Just grab one of the just grab one of the Noise Marines, pull them out. That's a dead Noise Marine.
The bloodletters within this stuff. Well, bloodletters have the better special attack, I think. But yeah, it doesn't make it count when you
look at how fast they look at how much health they lost. They lost a third of their health, literally a third of their health. Jumping in and doing that much damage, didn't kill anything and didn't do anything really important.
Yeah.
Now we have a shooter boy
squad
about to go down.
There it goes. Second shooter retreating now. Omagons upgrading to their Synapse leader. Ah. No. Oh, they even have Endless Swarm. And this Death Grid is done for us. And now red team is looking very thin. They are soon facing a triple cap. And the Blastmaster. There's a foot of Gork. Boom. Not right hitting anything. And the weird ball goes down for Crazyman. And that are just unnecessary losses. And so many heretics just die. And Homagons. Yeah, dropping the GG.
Yep.
And okay, there you have it. PhatE and Fear advancing further through the losers bracket.